Please subscribe.
At the point when the Jaguars hit the street 4 years prior, its main goal was to best the portion administering BMW 3 Series. That unique's enchanted us. It was decent to drive and not very ratty to take a gander at. Yet, time hasn't been excessively kind to Jaguar's littlest four-entryway, and its US deals could not hope to compare to that of the BMW. So far this year, the 3 Series is surpassing this very nearly 8-1. Panther isn't quitting, be that as it may, and it gets various updates for 2020. With another look all around and a gigantic rundown of innovation includes, Jaguar's conservative vehicle is ready to draw in significantly more takers. To liven up the outside, this gets a modified face and back end. The new front end has a marginally more extensive and taller grille, slimmer LED headlights and bigger, lower rear dams. Out back, the Jaguar's taillights are likewise increasingly streamlined, and the guard gets another back valance with an end goal to stress the car's width. Every one of these progressions make us that is more honed than previously, especially on the R-Dynamic model, which gets etched front guard winglets and sweet white talked wheels. These visual updates are in no way, shape or form extraordinary, yet the additional disposition is absolutely welcome. Inside, overhauled seats welcome front inhabitants, and the essential bones of the dashboard extend. This lodge looks and feels more premium than previously, because of standard calfskin upholstery and better material quality all through. Delicate touch materials currently cover every single real surface including the dash, focus comfort and entryway boards. The entryway boards themselves are revamped for improved ergonomics, increasing better get handles, more extensive and gentler armrests and greater stockpiling pockets. Other lodge updates better interfaces to its stablemates. This R-Dynamic gets the directing wheel from the I-Pace EV, including metal or shifters. The inside reassure highlights the sport shift gear selector and Jaguar drive control switch from the F-Type. I have no issues bidding farewell to the past this rotational apparatus selector. The greatest change inside this is the expansion of Jaguar's double-screen and Control Touch Pro Duo infotainment framework, which is a discretionary redesign. The standard gear is Jaguar's non-Duo Pro, which just utilizes one screen, as in different Jaguars. This framework utilizes a 10-inch upper touchscreen that is moderately receptive to directions, controlling route, the Meridian sound framework and a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. For any individual who isn't an aficionado of in-control, numerous roadshow editors aren't, you can hand infotainment obligations over to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, since both are standard. Contact Pro Duo's lower, 5.5-inch screen has 2 huge revolving dials and is accountable for atmosphere controls. This is a smooth arrangement, and like the top screen, contact reaction on the 5.5-inch show is boundlessly improved. All things considered, the little symbols on this screen are difficult to precisely hit while driving. This demonstrates particularly diverting on my winding drive course through the French Alps. This gets Jaguar's first utilization of a remote charging cushion, however it's discretionary. Any individual who doesn't jump on the cushion will in any case have 2 USB ports and 3 12-volt outlets sprinkled all through the inside to shield keen gadgets from going dead while all over the place. Concerning well-being tech, ALS is a company forward crash cautioning with programmed crisis braking, path-keeping help, front and back stopping sensors, a driver condition screen and programmed high-bar headlights. Versatile journey control, vulnerable side observing, traffic sign acknowledgement and a head-up showcase can be added as alternatives. New for 2020 is an accessible camera-based rear-view reflect that switches between a typical mirror and a screen, demonstrating what's straightforwardly behind when you have back travelers impeding the view out the back. This last component isn't new, yet it's pleasant to see Jaguar embracing this tech. The 2020s will be offered with 2 power levels in the US, the 2 of which utilize a 2.0-liter, turbocharged, 4-chamber motor. This P250 siphons out 247 strength and 269 pound-feet of torque and can be had with back or all-wheel drive. The R-Dynamic P300, in the meantime, offers 296 pull and 295 pound-feet, and is matched solely with all-wheel drive. Despite power yield, this utilizes a ZF-fabricated, 8-speed programmed transmission. Sorry to learn, the diesel 4-chamber and supercharged V6 motors get the hatchet for 2020, beside nobody got them in the US. The P300 isn't actually a sluggard, ready to hit 60 miles for each hour in 5.4 seconds. However, it's no counterpart for the now withdrew, 380 strengths, which could do a similar spring in 4.8 seconds. Believe it or not, the P250 feels like it'll be fine for generally people. Flip the drive mode change to dynamic and bump the shifter to one side and to place the gearbox in sport. This is on full bobble and very engaging. All things considered, gear movements aren't exactly as fresh as what you'll discover in Audi and BMW cars. Manual move reaction is additionally quieted. Don't significantly mess with the or shifters. Where this truly sparkles is in ride and dealing with. My test vehicle's versatile dampers and 19-inch Pirelli P0 tires keep everything sure-footed in all circumstances. There's little lean at corner passage, side-to-side weight advances occur instantly and I have gobs of hold to cut through curves. Around extremely tough maneuvers, the case gives you a chance to turn the backside around with a substantial utilization of throttle. The guiding is softly weighted, however pleasantly immediate and quite informative. In the P300, increasing speed is livelier, and offers a still sharp mean while being hurled around. With its excellent controlling, all-wheel drive grasp and 20-inch P0 tires, the P300 is an energizing drive on these twisty mountain streets. The additional all-wheel drive hold removes controlled tail swaying from the condition, yet it's as yet an engaging background by and large. The best part is that ride quality, in any event on pleasantly manicured French streets, is incredibly great regardless of which power level you pick. With the suspension solidified in dynamic mode, generally speaking firmness over the few knocks I run over in France is not even close to unforgiving. Flip the vehicle into comfort and it turns out to be out and out wonderful through the city, also smooth on the roadway. I may feel diversely once I recover this home and lousy Michigan streets, yet until further notice, the Jaguar's suspension tuning is some genuinely noteworthy work. Evaluating for the 2020 Jaguar's P250 starts at $39,900, excluding $995 for a goal, when it touches base and vendors this late spring. Attaching all-wheel drive adds $2,000 to the main concern. The range-beating R-Dynamic P300, with its standard all-wheel drive, comes in at $46,295. The refreshed XE offers various genuine upgrades, from its better installed tech to the more keen outside structure. Include in the brilliant street habits, and you have a genuine formula for progress. I don't know this will enable this to jump over the Audi A4, BMW 3 Series and Mercedes C-Class in deals, yet now like never before, Jaguar's minimal game car is unquestionably worth a look.